Mohammed Fakih, Ambassador of the Union Comoros and the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, ladies and gentlemen, I also wish to recognize Dr. Peter Mathuki, who is Secretary General of the East African Community, who has joined us here this evening. Your Excellency, President, it is my privilege to stand before you and before our partners and friends this evening. I want to thank you most sincerely for inviting all of us to join you here at this State House. And on your behalf, I wish to thank members of the Diplomatic Corps who have honored your invitation and have come out in good numbers and in good spirit. There are quite a huge number of ambassadors in this room and the rest of us. So thank you for honoring the President with your presence. Your Excellency, since this is my first Sherehe party, since you appointed me in this role, I wish to express my profound gratitude to you for your trust and confidence in me to assist you in this capacity. I'm fully aware of the weight of that this critical role play in managing and shaping our nation's international relations. But I'm quite fortunate because you have made my job very easy by your vision of advancing our nation's interest abroad, of cultivating meaningful partnerships, of fostering strong diplomatic ties, of engaging in constructive dialogue, and of building bridges across borders, and also for your representing of our nation with grace and dignity on the world stage. Your Excellency, your guidance to me and my colleagues in the ministry has been a necessary tool in discharging our mandate. I thank you very much for the trust and for giving us in the ministry the right tools for this job. I'm aware that you have tremendous expectations on where our foreign relations and foreign policy should head, and I know that it's a journey, but we want to assure you that we are getting there. Your Excellency, I had opportunity to meet and engage with members of the diplomatic community, individually and as a group. I had a singular opportunity to meet them in September last year, a few weeks after assuming this role. The occasion, though not as Sherehe as this one this evening, was an opportunity to know each other, but also to spell out your priorities and focus in furthering our bilateral relations and multilateral engagement with their countries and organizations. I also, as per your directive, had an opportunity to also meet with the members of the Diplomatic Corps on the 7th of December to brief them on the tragic event that took place in Hanang district in Manyara. Your Excellency, I would like to report to you that in the 5 months that I've been on this role, I have been delighted by the dedication and professionalism that have been demonstrated by each member of the diplomatic community through my experience with working with them. Of course, there has been few occasions where we had to redirect and correct each other, but it has all been in the spirit of friendship and understanding. The tireless efforts of the members of the diplomatic community have not only strengthened bilateral ties between our countries and international organizations, but has also contributed to give a positive image of Tanzania's relations with foreign countries and international organizations. Your Excellency, I can confidently attest that the implementation of our foreign policy has taken a new turn, driven by Your Excellency's zeal to elevate it to greater heights. Since assuming the heights of highest office in the land, You have played host to a number of head of states on working visits. You have also made several important visitations in many countries. You have participated in major conferences addressing a multitude of challenges facing the world, ranging from pandemics such as COVID-19 to climate change, whose devastating effects are boundless. The agreements reached during these visits, totaling 78 in last year alone. Your Excellency, I wish to report to you that the number of agreements and memorandum of understanding that our countries have averaged 14 per year since independence. But last year alone, we have had 78 MOUs and agreement. And so far, in early days of February, we already have 16. This testifies to the new dynamism in our foreign relations driven by your leadership. Your Excellency, obviously you always tell us that the task, it's easier to sign an MOU, but the important task is implementing them. And we are happy and grateful that you are giving us tools and the capacity to implement the agreements that we enter with our partners. And we are very grateful for your support in that regard. You have also allowed me to travel widely and engage with my colleagues around the world and hold bilateral meetings. And these have led to promises of establishing frameworks of diplomatic relations. I wish to inform Your Excellency that through the meetings that you have allowed me to go, we have reached an agreement for new 5 embassies to open in Tanzania this coming year. We have also, your efforts have allowed us in our engagement to conduct joint permanent commissions, Joint Commission for Cooperation, political dialogues, business forums, and finalizing MOUs with different countries and entities. And we have also undertaken to share expertise and technology and of expanding the scope of our relations during these engagements. Your Excellency, such kind of engagements, we have continued to strengthen our relations for mutual benefit. These bilateral meetings would not have taken place if there was no close cooperation between our ministry here and member of the diplomatic community here in Tanzania. I know that we still have a task to build the capacity to engage, capacity to correspond, capacity to respond to correspondences, and capacity for quality and mutually beneficial engagement. And this task, per your leadership, is one that we continue to undertake. I therefore wish to thank His Excellency Ahmada El-Badawi Mohammed Faki, Ambassador of the Union of the Comoros and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, for his role in representing the collective interests of the diplomatic community. Your Excellency, through your leadership, you have united the diplomatic community, built trust and cooperation with the host government, and enabled smooth functioning of the diplomatic corps for a more prosperous bilateral and multilateral relations. Your Excellency, His Excellency Ambassador Ahmada El-Badawi Mohammed Faki, Ambassador of the Union of Comoros and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, has been today accompanied by 45 ambassadors and high commissioners, 19 heads of international organizations, 12 chargé d'affaires representing ambassadors and high commissioners, and there are also 7 honorary consuls present here this evening. So it's quite a huge turnout, Your Excellency, and this speaks volumes to the desire for our partners and friends to strengthen our relations. Also speaks to the desire, speaks to the respect that our partners and friends hold on your leadership. Your Excellency, I am also accompanied by the management team in the ministry. This is a team that also manages 45 embassies and 5 consulates of the United Republic of Tanzania. and also work closely with members of the diplomatic corps community on day-to-day basis. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the team that we have in the ministry for their unwavering dedication and service in closely working with the diplomatic community to bring positive impact on our relations. We thank you, Your Excellency, for giving the ministry the right tools and resources to implement our mandate. We recognize the crucial role that the diplomatic missions and representatives play in fostering strong relations. We remain committed in supporting the diplomatic community and provide the necessary support and assistance in ensuring that they can effectively carry out their duties and responsibilities. Your Excellency, the heads of missions here will attest that the quality of engagement has improved. We speak and meet more often. We have informal engagements. We respond quickly whenever we can. I know that we still need to do more, but the feedback that we get is that things are moving in the right direction. Your Excellency, you will have known that our friends and partners are here in Tanzania because they've chosen to be our partners. We value this choice, and we know that it has to lead to mutual benefit. The ministry will continue to engage in regular consultation with the diplomatic community to address common challenges, ensure opportunities for cooperation, and strengthen bilateral and multilateral ties. We are also dedicated to upholding